standing as one. My dreams are complete, 'cause I found the one. God placed an angel to be in my life. Oh, oh, right. And now you're gonna be my wife. Oh, oh. When I say I do, say I do, that means forever. Means forever. That means forever in love with you. I say when I say I do, I say it, baby. That means forever. Oh, baby. That means forever in love with you. I've never dreamed of someone so beautiful. I've never dreamed of someone like you. No one has made me so happy. Now I'm gonna spend my life with you. I feel complete. Alright, yeah. With you next to me. You next to me. And even when we're apart, you're still in my heart. Oh, nothing can ever take your place. I cherish every day that I'm with you.
Good morning, Peace in the Morning Show with Darius A. Stanton, who's on the phone.
Hi, good morning. This is Carl Horton, Darius.
Hey, good morning, my brother. How you doing this morning?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Did you hear that Melodies of the Heart playing this morning?
Oh, yes, I did. I did.
So, I want to introduce you to the good brother Ron Lee Ward Jr.
Hi, guys. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Morning.
And the queen
I'm pretty
herself.
good.
So
Thank
listen, you all have a show coming up. Your girl Cheryl hooked us up and said, I want you to make sure people know about this dynamite show that this brother's going to be bringing to the area. Tell us all about the show, where it is, when it's going to be playing, and how they can get tickets.
Okay. A bit about the show. The show is called Caribbean Voices and Pan. The reason is Caribbean culture has different genres of music. And we find that reggae, reggaeton, and soca are more dominant, and they are presented more to people in the DMV. So my group and I, we wanted to not change things, but add to what we have as Caribbean people. So we are going to have people singing folk songs, singing some American love songs, and singing to the beat of listening to pan. We have a steel pan orchestra, a full ensemble of maybe about 16 players playing music, but they're going to be using the steel drums. So it will bring a vibe of being in the Caribbean, even though we're in the DMV. In addition to that, we will have a spoken word session where a lady will, she's terrific. She's not very well known in the area, but I think after tomorrow's performance, a number of people will be calling her name.
So tell us about where the show is located, where you're doing the show from and what time.
The show is going to be at Eleanor Roosevelt High School in Greenbelt, Maryland. That's at Hanover Parkway. It's going to be at 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. We will start on time because we want people to enjoy the full experience. Tickets can be had on our website, CaribbeanLoyaltyRewards.com. Or if that fails, you may call us at the information number, which is 888-200-7207, and we'll direct you to various ticket outlets that we have in the city.
Okay, give us that number again, please.
888-200-7207.
All right. So we appreciate you giving us a call. We're looking forward to that Caribbean show, DMV, right here in Maryland, in Prince George's County, Maryland. It's going to be at Eleanor Roosevelt High School in Greenbelt. So, come on out, 7 p.m. the program starts. It's going to be all kinds of music, calypso, all kinds of Caribbean flavor, and even spoken word. 7 p.m. Tomorrow reggae live, you got it all. And you got the queen right here, if you know what I mean. Check her out when you get a chance. Go check out the queen, Ayasudebe, on YouTube, and you'll be at all the places. Tell them where all your music is,
You
queen.
can look at www.queentotheworld.com. That's all my music and art. Love you, brother. Looking forward to it. Is this a Trinidad thing? And you got some people coming from Trinidad? Caller?
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, so Trinidad, you got any musicians from Trinidad?
Oh, yes. A number of them are not, they emigrated here. Their heritage is Trinidadian, but we are not having people coming from Trinidad. They live in the DMV, but they originated from Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah,
Excellent.
beautiful.
Okay. Wonderful. Well, brother, thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate you. Definitely appreciate our girls, your girl, Cheryl, off of 88.9 WEAA for sharing you with us, and give her our love, please. And have a wonderful show tomorrow night.
I really appreciate you having me. And if you have time, come out and check out the show.
I sure will. I don't live too far from there, and I will definitely make an effort to come on out and check out the show.
This is my invitation to you. Just come on, say your name, and you'll be invited in.
May I ask you a question, please?
Sure.
You remember Phase 2 Pan Groove, Boogsy Sharp?
No, I do not, but I could do some research on him. Are you familiar with him?
Yeah, that's one of the most famous pan players out of Trinidad.
Oh, Boogsy Sharp.
Right.
Deborah Lara is the coordinator of the group. I'll mention that name to her.
Yeah, I just was wondering where he is and how he's going with his music. Okay,
I'll get
brother.
some information and I'll make sure you have it.
All right, all the best for the program.
All right.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate you guys having me on.
Sounds good. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. And remember, hey, go check out Melodies from the Heart. That's who we got on the show today, our brother Ron Lee Ward Jr. We're going to play one of his songs. Matter of fact, we're going to play Wedding Day, because that's what's coming up. We got some bells ringing in the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, right here, Ron, bring this song in for us, man.
This song right here is When I Say I Do, featuring John Williams, dynamic vocalist from DMV. You can catch him singing with, he does a little thing with Kim and Scooby right now. He does his own thing, and he sings with Got My Own Sound as well.
Awesome.
So me and him collabed on a couple joints on the project, and it's just taking
When I
off.
say I do.
Hey, well, see, you know, the Peace of the Morning Show is live right now, debuting the #1 indie artist who will play in the world, Ron Lee Ward Jr., Melodies from the Heart, Wedding Day. Pump it up, Ron.
In my life, now you're gonna be my wife. When I say I do, that means forever. That means forever in love with you. When I say I do, baby, that means forever. That means forever in love with you. I've never dreamed of someone so beautiful. I've never dreamed of someone like you. No one has made me so happy. Now I'm gonna spend my life with you. I feel complete. Alright, yeah. With you next to me. You next to me. And even when we're apart, you're still in my heart. Oh, nothing can ever take your place. I cherish every day that I'm with you. And I say I do. And I say I do. That means forever. That means forever. That means forever in love with you. And I say I do. And I say I do. That means forever, forever, baby. That means forever in love with you. I never dreamed of someone so beautiful, and I've never dreamed of someone like you. No one has made me so happy, and now I'm gonna spend my life with you. wanna spend my life with you. I wanna spend my life, baby. With you. I wanna spend my life with you. I wanna spend my life with you. When I say I do, when I say I do, that means forever. That means forever. That I love with you. When I say I do, that means forever. All right. That means forever in love. When I say I do, that means forever. That means forever in love with you. With you. Ever in love with you.
Man, can we do that with you?
You got it. You got it. That's it.
Melodies from the heart. Yeah.
Thank you.
Number one in the nation, man. Hey, brother. Yeah, right. We ready rocking it.
Nice.
Ready rocking it.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
It's nice.
Ron
You
Lee
can
Ward
send it
Jr.
to me.
Congratulations,
Thank you,
brother.
man.
Are you
Thank
on Twitter?
Twitter, Ron Lee Ward Jr.
Okay, well, Ron Lee, look for Queen Eye City Bet. Start sending me all your things.
It's already there. I sent it to you already. You already
I'll-
have it in your Twitter box.
Okay, then
right
I'll
now.
push it.
So check it out, Ron. First of all, man, I just want to thank you for debuting. It's an honor and a privilege to have you debut your number one indie artist on Google Play right now, 2018, on the Peace of the Morning Show.
It was my pleasure. We go way
beautiful.
back, and I said, we gotta do this. So I called you up, and you was like, let's do it.
That's right,
And
man.
so
wonderful.
that's it. That's how we gotta do it.
No doubt about it.
I'm so happy.
And you know, the thing about it is, right now, we talked earlier in the show about unity.
Yeah, that's what sparked some of this album as well.
Okay, well, tell us about that.
You touched on it in your opening, everything that's going on, and really, only thing that's really gonna conquer all the hate is love.
Love.
And, you know, hate on hate, you're gonna cancel each other out.
Right.
What's gonna eliminate the hate is love. So I thought this was a great opportunity with, matrimony imminent here in the next 36 days.
What does that mean, man?
Well, I'm getting married.
Imminent.
It's imminent. I'm getting married next month.
You coming off? You coming?
He can't even get it out.
No more single life for you, brother.
No, that's it. It's done.
You're getting ready to get a wife.
Yes.
You're getting ready to have harmony for breakfast,
Yes.
harmony for lunch,
Yes.
brunch and dinner.
And snacks.
You're getting and snacks.
y'all,
This
snacks.
is lovely. This is lovely.
Thank you so much.
You know what's lovely about matrimony, when the people who are coming together are already married mentally, physically, and spiritually, and just having some type of ceremony to sanction that relationship.
Correct.
Because in your eyes, you're in love.
Spoken by the Queen.
I'm going to read to you in less than 60 seconds what has happened to you.
Talk to me.
First of all, Ron, you met a woman who was real. You couldn't even believe it. You doubted it because it was so serious, so fast, you couldn't believe it. She's very real, authentic. The next thing you know, it's a person who's passionate about your work. She loves what you do, and she encourages you, okay? The other side of it is this woman has a track record of success. The knowledge of God is showing me she has a track record of success. So when you come together, it's going to be a marriage of success.
Thank you.
A marriage of tranquility, spontaneity, and the only real struggle that you'll have is who's loving each other the hardest. I give thanks and praises for this unity
Thank you.
that's about to take shape and form.
Thank you so much.
Bless you, man. Thank the universe.
So, you know, Ron, we are just excited, man, about the work that you're doing, you know, the music that you're playing. When are you, what's next with the CD? You know, well, first of all, who's on the CD?
I don't want to make sure I don't leave nobody off.
There you go.
So the first song you heard was When I Say I Do featuring John Williams. He's on actually a couple other cuts. Shout out to my man Jamal Dukes, another very, very talented vocalist from the DMV. You might see him on some of the Brincore entertainment tributes.
Okay.
He does the Earth, Wind and Fire, the Motown, the
Oh, that's the brother who's singing all those songs?
on the Brincore tributes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
He did the next song we're gonna play is You Were Meant for Me. We redid Donny Hathaway. You know, if you do Donny Hathaway, it got to be done right.
Yeah, boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's play that number. That's number 2.
So he did an excellent job. My brother from another mother, Craig T. Dobson.
Craig T. Dobson.
Craig.
You know, one of my favorite vocalists.
Of course, Antoine Teo from Drew Hill, the newest member of Drew Hill, and some dynamic female vocalists as well. Britt Cherie was an up and coming artist. We redid a Sade classic, and we just called it the Sade remix, where we combined 2 Sade songs together. And then a young lady by the name of Giovanna Plummer. And who else I got on there? Make sure I don't leave nobody off. Ron, you left me off.
That's all right. Whoever you leave off, you can come bring them on the next time. Because next time you come on the show.
Oh, and Elvin E.J. Thomas, my man E.J. Thomas, he did a little co-production with me. He did the string arrangements on the Donny Hathaway, and we featured him on a song called Girl, I Love You. Yeah.
Wow.
I like these songs. It's like sentences, like you're talking to somebody.
Yeah,
you know?
a message in the music.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. Thank you.
So, Ron, you know, we're looking forward to having you come back in the studio.
Right.
And you're going to bring a vocalist with you when you come back next time.
Oh, yeah. Now I know we can do everything.
We're going to do it all.
We're going to do it all.
That's right. We can do it all. We do it all on the Piece of the Morning Show here at boxwave.com. So we're going to play one more tune, Ron, and then we're going to get to holistic sexual healing and family lifestyles. This is number 2, You Were Meant for Me, featuring Jamal Dukes. What's the inspiration behind You Were Meant for Me?
Same girl.
It's
the same girl, same lady.
This is actually her on the album cover too.
I know.
Not on the album
I don't know
cover.
why you don't want to say it. I keep picking it up to say it like.
Right, that's actually her on the album cover.
And where can they get the CD, Ron, as we get ready to listen?
You can get the CD. Hard copies are available if you go to cdbaby.com. That's the only place I'm distributing hard copies. Of course, all your streaming services, your Spotify, Tidal, and all your downloading services, Google Play, those are people who actually purchase the album that send it to number 1, not streams, and of course iTunes.
Number 1. Did y'all hear that? So if the song is number 1, that means people are buying it, people are loving it. Go get your copy right now.
Yeah,
get your copy. Give us a call at 240-719-2560. We want you to buy it so you can support a local artist who's doing work and supporting the community. But also, hey,
about to get married.
The brother's getting married, so you know he need the cake. Nevertheless, Melodies from the Heart. Here it is, number 2, You Were Meant for Me. Right here on the Piece in the Morning Show.
Wow.
With Darius A. Stanton and the Queen.
Yeah, I want this kind of love that you're presenting. I need that kind of love. Hold my hand.
Look out there.
Look me in
Open
my
the
eyes.
door.
Watch
Open
out
the
now.
door.
Yeah.
Come in, the man got the apron on. Food smelling all out the window.
Oh, we don't
Ron
have no
said,
problem.
Queen, you look like you want me. Be careful, Ron. I love married couples.
You'll always be the one.
so fine. I could see my friends turn green with envy every time I tell them I'm so glad you're mine. You were meant for me. No one else could come between this love, I know. 'Cause I'll never let you go. You and me, it seems, never have a problem we can't overcome. 'Cause you'll always be the one, yeah. Never did one thing to hurt me. You always understood my ways. If I could, I'll stay right here beside you, with your hand in mine, making love for days. You were meant for me. You were meant for me. No one can come between this love, baby.
You're feeling it.
No one.
We all want to be singers now, Ron.
Hey,
Right,
Luke
right.
want to know, can they come on and sing, brother? They want to know, can they sing on the next album? They want to get produced.
I was getting ready to say too. Look, I want to say something.
There you
wanna sing,
go.
Queen?
I want to sing a song. I have a new song out called I Am Missing You.
Where can we get it, Queen?
All the time that has passed since the last. I'm serious. I'm working on.
She's working on it now.
Oh,
so we
you-
put
oh,
it in
you
the
writing
I have a
studio.
new. No, it's already written. It's in the mix.
Oh, wow.
I'm getting it mixed and then mastered.
So we have a sister right now checking us out all the way from London, England. Sister June Graham says she wants that CD.
Woo!
So she can't call us from London, 240-719-2560, but we can make sure she can get that CD. Hey,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can
This
call
is
us on the
beautiful.
hotline.
He has an
on the
88
love
number.
line,
Oh, wow.
on the peace
Didn't
and
you
love.
just give an
the
88
love
number?
line. No, that wasn't it. That was
That
the
wasn't
brother
me.
for the show.
Okay,
That's right.
right.
But now, you know, Ron, we appreciate you, brother. We're going to keep you right here with us as we shift gears. But let us know again where people can get the CD and, you know, how they can celebrate you. You playing anywhere coming up?
My next gig is May 6th at the Blue Dolphin.
May 6th at the
May
Blue
6th
Dolphin.
At the Blue Dolphin.
All right, you want to be there, and we're gonna do a special show. Coming up Friday, April 21st. It's a special birthday show.
Oh, yeah.
I want you to come back on that day if you can make it.
April 26th?
April 21st. That's
21st,
right.
okay.
Actually, let me see. Let me get that right.
Make sure we got it
I
right.
know it's Friday, April 20th. Because April 22nd is the solar return of none other than Darius
A.
That's
Stanton.
what's up.
Peace in the morning show.
Yes, sir.
So you come back on that day, brother?
I can do it.
Bring your crew back. We will light it up. We're going to have a party in the studio that day. Not that we don't always party.
Right.
But right now it's time for us to thank Ron for being on. Thank you all for tuning in and making sure that you check out Melodies from the Heart. We need love. We need more love. And I'm not sure which one my favorite is yet, man. I gotta, you know.
We gotta listen to whole.
I tell you what, as a matter of fact, we're gonna have a special listening session, and Ron and I are gonna set that up. We call that Peace in the Morning, Love at Night.
Got it. This is a perfect album for that.
Peace in the morning, love at night. Yeah, we're going to set that up. So stay tuned for that piece in the morning, Love at Night. And now it's time for holistic sexual healing and family lifestyles with none other than I always love my mama.
Peace
She's
and
my
love.
favorite girl.
Oxygen. Oxygen, because really love is about breathing. In order for you to love, you have to breathe. And if you want to breathe properly, you have to breathe from the gut. So you inhale from the nose. Let's everybody do it. Inhale from the nose. The lower abdomen. Make sure you feel that coming out.
I feel it all in the back.
Push it out with the mouth. Inhale with the nose. Push it out with the mouth. That is the best technique you can have for longevity. Deep breathing exercises, in addition to eating correctly. When I say eating correctly, I mean, number one, chew all food until it becomes a liquid so that it can properly be digested in the human digestive system, and all the nutrients from the food can get into the blood cells and travel through the blood vessels and the arteries to get to the places it needs to go, and that oxygen in that cell from those foods can go to the heart and the brain, other parts of the body. What food of a chlorophyll nature, the green juice, what foods present a lot of oxygen? They're called vitamin A foods. They're all the leafy green vegetables, the mustard green, the kale, the cabbage, the spinach, the chard, all of that is leafy green vegetable, very good, full of vitamin A.
How do you prepare that, Queen?
Mainly, I'm talking raw. I'm talking that if you want to look like a doll baby, if you want to feel energetic like Superwoman or that $6 million woman, if you want to have strength, like, strong, to break a cement wall with your hands, but still look so sexy, then you need vitamin A. Go raw. Go raw for 3 days. After the third day, you will be ashamed to try to eat some cooked food. Something spiritual, very sacred will happen to you. So you're going to go again. Next thing, you've gone 10 days. A week, 10 days. Try 14 days. Try to go raw 30 days. After 30 days, you will want to go further. A guilt trip, you start feeling like an open, teasing drug, like I start with marijuana, end up in acid, now I'm on cocaine, then I'm taking, you understand? This is raw. You started off with the raw vegetables, the fruits. I did it a week, 2 weeks. I started making raw salads. I started grating the sweet potato and raw and putting it out in the sun and eating it and mixing it with coconut and cinnamon and nutmeg. I started doing raw dishes until I became an expert.
Wow.
Raw makes everything strong. I'm going to speak sign language. For the men, what does raw do? Watch my arm. Boom! For the men, what does raw do? Watch my arm.
So if you
go raw,
if you go raw, you get rickety raw.
When you go raw, you get strong.
Oh, you get strong. Okay.
You get a new towel rack.
You get a new
Nothing is more punishing than a man who pretends he's got it going on, gets to work, and everything collapses.
Oh, okay.
But with raw, that doesn't happen. More mooter for the scooter.
More mooter for the scooter.
Now, the next thing, raw for women, breasts up. Not hanging down, breasts up. Skin soft, peachy, glowing, sweet. Body odor, fragrant, sweet. Urine, clear. Everything sweet. Up and down. So for women, everything's sweet, looking good and soft. And for men, everything's sweet and strong.
Sign language.
And don't forget it. What things can you do now? Men are going to hurry up and get the strong medicine for raw, right? So you want to get all the sprouts. Write it down. Mung. M-U-N-G. Mung bean sprouts. buckwheat sprouts.
Buckwheat.
Buckwheat sprouts. Wheatgrass sprouts. Wheatgrass. Sunflower sprouts come from sunflower seeds. Alfalfa sprouts. Sesame sprouts. Chickpea sprouts. Lentil sprouts. There are some clove sprouts. Take all the sprouts, put them on a plate. Make your favorite non-egg, non-milk based dressing. No sugar.
See, I'm typing stuff.
And start eating sprouts. Chew them, they will liquefy. It's just like you took a shot in your arm of energy.
Wow.
So if you want to know why am I so energetic all the time, these are the foods I eat. Just a handful of sprouts. You don't have to juice them. Eat them. Carry them. Every day, eat sprouts. Train your children at a young age to eat sprouts. Train your children to learn how to fast. People say, oh, you shouldn't have a child 3 years old fasting. Messiah fasted 3 and 4 and 5. Darius fasted, and it was fine. I taught them how not to be all about food. Because if all you're doing is eating, you're not born in, you're not studying, you're not thinking, you're not concentrating on things that can help you with vitality.
That's right, because you may need to be in the woods for 2 days.
Right.
Without food, and all you can eat is raw. So you need to be prepared for that.
Or nothing.
You know, you never know, you don't know what's going to happen. We're living in a time where these things are taking over us because of what's being done to the earth.
We want everything fast, quick.
Exactly.
It's punishing. Convenience kills. Don't forget that. Mothers, the new wife, cook the food. Get rid of the boxes and the cans. He already tried to do the fast food thing. Cook home meals. Women, learn how to prepare good meals. 3, 4, 5 small dishes. Get up from the table. You lose weight by just keep getting up, passing. Got another meal? Everybody ate that? Like a restaurant. Collect the bowls, get up, go get the next dish. You lose weight, you feel good, you get a good vibration, people appreciate you, you're respected, everybody's talking about
Sound
you.
like love in the air.
It's love.
Sound like melodies of the heart.
People can get same recipes, and only one of them tastes like the recipe that the originator made. Why? Everybody doesn't have love in their hands. It's love that cooks food, that makes it really taste good.
People.
If you're somewhere in a restaurant and the people are so angry when they put the food down, you hear the plate slam, say, excuse me, you want to take that back? And get me another waiter or waitress. Not just another plate. It's got a vibe in it. So my message for you today, holistic sexual healing and family lifestyles. Don't forget to get your Survival into the 21st Century book, Old as Dirt and Good and Brand New as Life Itself. Please, like a brand new baby. It will help you to live a rejuvenated life, revitalized life, full of energy and happiness. I don't have to keep cursing all the time. Every time something happens, O-F, O-D. Get rid of those words. Learn to say loving things, happy things, juice neck, instead of calling them the F word.
Oh, Lord, juice neck, beetle neck.
You know, so we have this. And women, body and soul. The Black Woman's Guide to Physical Health. You need this. If you haven't seen this book, you should look for it. It's very, very good. You'll see Angela Davis wrote about it. See Linda Villarosa edited. These are very powerful women in this book who talk about everything from relaxing, learning how to take deep breaths, laying on the bed, and tell yourself it's all right to cry. It's all right to scream joy. It's all right to be sad. It's all right to be a full woman. It's all right to be a grandmother at an early age. Stop letting people beat you down. Learn from this book. So today, don't forget this, Body and Soul, Survival into the 21st Century, and our always Africa Holistic Health book by Dr. O. Africa.
I know that's right. Let's give it up for the queen.
Love, oxygen.
Holistic sexual healing. And tell me about that sign language with the raw food.
Yeah, well, raw food puts energy into the body. It is excellent for eyes, especially vitamin A, leafy green vegetables, lots of sprouts. What do? They boost energy. Beautiful words, harmony coming from the mind, nothing negative, nothing sour, sweet smelling body. And for men, it gives you a real thrill because it makes everything stronger.
There it is. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, so listen, thank you so much, Queen.
I got one question.
Yes.
Do it have to be organic or just natural green?
Always organic. And I'll tell you about sprouts. You can sprout yourself. Get lentils, black beans, all the beans. And just learn, get a sprout book. I'm not going to tell you. Okay. I'll bring the sprout book. I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
Learn how to sprout at home. And you just have sprouts for everything, every day.
Okay.
It's powerful. It's good for your eyes, everything.
So organic,
certified.
raw green vegetables.
Right, and sprouts.
Lots of
Fruits,
sprouts.
with fruits, sprouts, and vegetables by themselves. Never mix them together. The only fruit that should really be mixed with vegetables is like apple or pear, avocado, because they're light. Make your smoothies, and don't forget to drink your alkaline water.
Oh, yeah.
And why say cheese when you can say please?
That's right, that's right. Speaking of please, we want you to please go out and purchase Melodies from the Heart.
Online.
All right, go get it online. Call us at 240-719-2560. We're about to wrap this joker up, but before we wrap it up, we are going to tell you about a few shows that are coming up. The Summer Soul Music Festival, August 25th, 2018. You want to be there, give us a call at 202-677-2568. That's 202-677-2568 for vendors and sponsors that want to participate. Also the DC Nightlife Festival and the Wine Music Festival on 6/6/18. So give us a call. We got tickets for you for that as well. We'll have tickets on that show leading up to that over the next 3 shows. Also, Go Raw DC this Sunday, April 29th. Not this Sunday, on Sunday, April 29th, 3 p.m. That's Go Raw DC at the DC Ethical Society, 7750 16th Street.
For people who remember the warehouse at 2010 Kendall Street with Adisa, Hakika, Abdullah, and the gang, these people included Adisa's wife, Adio. It's Adio from New York who's doing this. Adio gets scuba divers to get beautiful sea moths from different countries in the islands and Africa. She's a very astute herbalist and holistic practitioner and a boss raw food preparator. So I would like very much for people to pay attention to that and listen out for Adio's Go Raw DC.
Go Raw DC. And speaking of raw and speaking of boss, we got to get for our birthday show the young brother, young Dylan, up in the house. Shout out to his parents, Dylan, Big Damon, Big Daddy, and his mom, doing his thing all over the country, flying all over the place, performing in arenas. The brother's doing it already. Is he 12, 10 years old, I think? Young Dill, so we got to get him in the studio. All the local greats, we want them to come on and, so the invitation's there for you. But go out, check them out, support them, follow them, those people, because they are doing some dynamic things in our community. There's a bill right now, Senate Bill 122, Senate Bill 122. This bill is basically setting up mandatory minimums, the same thing that President Clinton did that sent so many people to jail, in particular the African American community, with mandatory minimums. And so they are asking for mandatory minimums to stop, this is what they're saying, to stop the shooting and killings in Baltimore City, which we know is horrific. However, we had mandatory minimums before. We had people locked up before. We had police officers that were using toy guns to make it seem as though somebody was actually shooting when they pulled people over and wanted to lock them up. We have all these negative things taking place. But when are we going to focus and put funding into mental health? When are we going to put funding into helping those who are experiencing domestic violence, who've been traumatized by the violence that they've witnessed? So we're asking you to call your local state delegate, your local state senator, and all the other members of the House and the Senate. Call them, email them, so that you can tell them to vote against Senate Bill 122, because it is only focused on mandatory minimums, which means that they will send people to jail for crimes. And again, it will just further create the divide in our community with fathers and men not being in the home, and women.
Well, that's the purpose of it.
Well, not only that, I would like to also express that in doing this about the bill, you have to also remember that anyone who does vote for the bill, you need to get the voting record of all candidates who are running for office again, and look to see what bills they voted into office, into action. And if they voted for the bill 122, then you don't want to vote them back in office.
That's
it's
right.
as simple as that.
That's right.
Keep that clear.
There you go.
Keep that. That's
There
right.
you go. So listen, this is Darius A. Stanton on the Piece of the Morning Show. We got Ron Lee Ward Jr. that spent his morning with us on Funky Friday.
He's getting ready to get married.
He's getting married. We want to thank you. Make sure you go out and purchase his CD. As we close today, the peaceful moment is focused on making sure that we support those who support us. But make sure that we accept only the acceptable. You know, this is an asset-based communications and community development program. And our focus is to make sure that we are supporting people, bills, legislation, companies, corporations, activities that are promoting positive asset strength-based initiatives. If they are not, and they continue, we all make mistakes. We all fall short. But if you consistently doing things that are destroying the community and you are proud of it, then we are no longer going to support you. There's a march coming up on April 10th in the District of Columbia, led by African American men, but calling all people to stand against the destruction and the negativity, the violence in our own communities, and the violence being portrayed upon us. But the thing that I want to encourage those who are convening and those who plan to attend is to make sure that we focus on our economic power and have an economic strategy before we even get to April 10th, so that we are focused on pouring money into people and places that are supporting our communities and no longer accept the unacceptable. On the Peace in the Morning Show, we're only going to accept the acceptable. This is Darius A. Stanton, the Peace of the Morning Show.
Hashtag hold that dollar.
Hold that dollar. Hold that dollar.
Hold that dollar. $1 million a day.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We gotta get this funky on the Funky Friday now. Yeah, we gotta get this funky on Funky Friday, baby. Get the funky on Funky Friday. Get the funky.
So we can reach it in and out, in and out, in and out.